Hi there guys, and welcome to today's video. Today we're in attendance of Hearts vs St Mirren here at Tynecastle for this Big Six fixture. About two matches from this split. This is match day 31 for both sides. Currently Hearts at third, only 1 point ahead of fourth place Aberdeen, who have been managing to close the gap on them as they faced each other a couple of weeks ago. In Pittodrie, Aberdeen ran out 3-0 winners there. So an excellent performance for them. The Hearts have only managed to get one win in their last 5 matches, and that win came against St Johnstone here. That was the last game we were in attendance of here at Tynecastle. So they've been hoping to get a win, and they've been on some really bad form. Like I said earlier, getting one win out of the last 5, and that's 4 defeats to 10th place Kilmarnock. 10th place Kilmarnock, sorry. Celtic, of course, that's expected, and Aberdeen, like I said earlier. So some really, and Motherwell before that. So some really poor results for Hearts recently. So they'll be hoping to get a win ahead of the Edinburgh Derby next week. So massive match for Hearts, and hopefully for them they'll be able to get the win. The St Mirren are closing on a top 6 finish, like I said, currently sitting in 5th, and I believe they're 4 points or 4 or 5 points behind Hearts, who are in 5th place. So you know, a win could go a long way in their hopes of getting European football next season, and of course a top 6 finish, as they'll just be focusing on for now. So like I said, hopefully we see a lot of goals and a lot of action, and hopefully this sun goes behind the clouds or behind the stands by the time the match comes around. And just some highlights from the lineup. I won't tell you for the lineup today. But for Hearts, your goals is Ross Stewart. I think makes an appearance due to Xander Clark getting injured in the most recent match against Kilmarnock. He steps in after having quite a long-term injury, and he'll take place. I think it's his first start in quite a while now. The Michael Smith at the back, who I think contract is up at the end of the season for Hearts, Northern Ireland international. Lord Shackland, captain today, up front. We're hoping to get returns to score sheet after scoring against Kilmarnock last week, but hopefully he will be hoping for a better outcome for his side today. Alan Forrest, the brother of James Forrest, who side 1 today. He also starts along with Andy Halliday, whose former side didn't manage to win today, so he might be a little disheartened by that. But he'll start for Hearts, I think, for quite a while as well at left wing back, I believe. Then for St Mirren, Tony Watts, who has played for half of the current Premiership sides, including Hearts, and he also makes a start, I believe, coming on loan from Dundee United to St Mirren. So an interesting game today, but a lot of very good quality players starting, like Charles Dunn, who's performed really well, and Keanu Bacchus, who has done really well, and I believe got an Australia call-up, so fantastic for him. And for St Mirren as the top 6 challengers, and Hearts hoping to remain in 3rd place this season and go to another European tour for next season. But hopefully, like I said, a lot of goals and a lot of action. On the 25-minute mark here at Tynecastle, the sun has seemed to go away, which is quite thankful for my camera skills. But there's not really a lot in it. St Mirren have had a couple of chances here and there, but not really been clinical enough. Hearts' passing has been sloppy and they're giving away possession a lot, and sort of reminiscent of how the recent performances have been. And not really the Hearts we've seen for most of the season. So not fantastic, but St Mirren, have set the world like by any stretch of the imagination. Their passing hasn't been superb either. So all in all, not an incredibly exciting game, but hopefully that changes. So quite a poor first half from both sides, poor first 25 minutes from both sides. So hopefully for the rest of the second half, for the rest of the first half, or the second half, we have a lot more excitement and hopefully a lot more goals and action. So it still remains 0-0 in what has to be an incredibly boring first half performance from both sides. Just, feels like both sides are trying to play not to lose here. St Mirren probably had a couple chances though. Trevor Carson was forced to make an immense save, which I believe was from a free kick just early on. So they've had their chances, but no side's been dominating, had the most amount of momentum. But like I said, Hearts will be desperate for a win to get them in the right direction, heading towards that Edinburgh Derby next weekend, which is probably one of the biggest games of the season so far. So hopefully for them they can secure third place and go to another European tour. With St Mirren, they're not going to give up easily. They'll be hoping to get a top 6 finish, with some other sides putting some pressure on them for the top 6 finish. They'll be hoping to push on and get a win today to put pressure on 6th place. Hibs will play Dundee United tomorrow. So both sides really need to win today, but like I said before, no side's really been dominating in my opinion. They've been rather poor. So hopefully the second half has got a lot more action and a lot more goals. And what do you know, finally we have a goal in this game. It's Curtis Main who has the opener for St Mirren. 53 minutes in, the Saints fans in the corner there, jumping about having to equalise. This is going to be a massive win for St Mirren and a devastating defeat for Hearts if the scoreline remains the same. But well worked play from St Mirren as Stephen Robinson was definitely enjoying themselves on the touchline there. A good goal. Didn't manage to catch it on camera though. I will add it through you. I'll add the goal in to make sure once I edit it later. But really well worked by St Mirren. So 53 minutes in, 1-0 St Mirren. Hearts are going to have to try and find a way back into this match, and we'll have to see how this goes. And the stage just seems to be getting worse and worse for Hearts. Not only has St Mirren made it 2-0 here for Hearts to drop to 4th position as Aberdeen are 2-0 up against Kilmarnock in Pittodrie, but also Robert Snodgrass being sent off around a late challenge on Curtis Main, to take Hearts down to 10 men and 2-0 down after 60 minutes. Not the ideal situation by any stretch of the imagination that Robin Nielsen's side would like to be in. And the supporters, voicing their opinion on, their management opinions recently, wanting, the chance of Rob Nielsen to be out. But like I said, the Sharks haven't been performing well at all today, and there's not really much to say about it. It's been a poor performance, but to give credit to St Mirren, they've been performing really, really well. Their passes and first touches have been, incredible. So a good performance from St Mirren today, but a really, really poor from Hearts. Maybe a final chance for St Mirren late on. It was a good challenge for Jameson. It looks going to be a corner now for St Mirren. About 2 or 3 minutes left to go of this match now. They will definitely be taking their time with this corner. And it's full time here at Tynecastle, 2-0 to St Mirren. Other fans, voicing their opinion on whether their manager should stay. But, a really good performance from St Mirren today in their fight for top 6. Hearts were poor today, but to all credit St Mirren, from start to finish, they dominated very, very well. So, I think they've got a massive game next week. The ST MIRREN squad can see how that goes. They've, a really good performance, like I said, today from St Mirren. But if Hearts continue these performances and, do a performance like that against Hibs next weekend, then, Hibs will hurt them at Easter Road. So that's a very interesting game. We'll have to see how that one goes. But that's a really good performance from St Mirren today, from start to finish, and the goals were very well worked. Hearts, they never really had momentum enough to get back into the game. So yeah, all in all, poor performance for Hearts. A very good performance from St Mirren. With you being the only side to be Celtic in the league this season, and getting some great results against Rangers, and of course a good result today, do you think that shows the capabilities of the squad, not just for the rest of the matches until the split, but for some really tough post-split fixtures?
Yeah, it's we need to get into the top 6 first and foremost. We've proved we can compete with anybody. We've got Hearts who are third in the table before we come today. Rangers we've drawn with, Celtic we've beaten, so we don't fear anybody. We've got a lot of respect for the teams. When we're disciplined, when we play within our shape, we're a very, very difficult team to break down.
Thank you. With, of course, the Edinburgh Derby coming up next week, do you feel like that might be the perfect opportunity to give you a little bit of confidence for, some really tough post-split matches?
Yeah, of course, it's a huge game for us. It's always a huge game, no matter what your form is going into it, and it gives us the opportunity now to really focus on that. Next couple of days we'll discuss and we'll get this one dealt with today, which was a massive disappointment, and then start building towards next week, which is biggest game of the season now.
And again on the Edinburgh Derby, do you feel like that might be a perfect opportunity to show the capabilities of the team, because some pulling off some great results this season and last season, but do you think that might be the perfect opportunity to showcase your capabilities?
Yeah, I definitely think it is. You know, like we've had some great results out here and down at Easter Road this season, and we need to do it again, and we need to show that togetherness and spirit to try and get a result.
And like you said earlier, it's been a really tough past 6 weeks for the club and the players. What do you think needs to change?
Yeah, like we have to remain positive. You know, we have to believe in the players, believe in the group, believe in the club, and stick together and get through these difficult periods, because you know we'll have them at this football club. We've been here for a number of years, and we've had them before, whether it be as a player, as a coach, as a manager. You know, and there's huge frustration within everyone at the football club, but we have to fight through it.